What's up, guys? We're going live right now to talk to a customer of ours, Jamette. So we're just gonna. Hey, Jamette, there she is.
Hello, hello.
All right, now I gotta figure out how to actually invite you on here. Oh, you know how to do this. Okay, cool.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm good. Hold on, I can't even hear y'all. Hold on. Okay, I think I can hear y'all good now. Hold on. For some reason, I can't hear y'all.
Hey, can you hear?
Okay, I can hear you now.
How you doing?
Fine.
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Up here. I was excited to talk to you and see you. Like, we see your name all the time. You won the contest because you tagged like 30 people.
Yeah, I did. I just felt like people need to know. So,
But we basically
I
need
can't.
to know
The,
everything.
au- the audio went out again. I can't really hear y'all.
Here? Now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
So let's just talk about everything.
We want to know
Okay.
found us, your
Oh,
story, and letting people know that your story is real because some people think that these reviews are fake. So,
okay. Yeah. They're not, honestly. I was skeptical when I first tried it, so I can understand. But honestly, how I found y'all, I don't know, I was scrolling on Facebook and I just seen a Facebook ad pop up, and I was like, okay. And I just looked at it and I was looking at the reviews and stuff, and I was skeptical. So at first, like, I didn't try. Like, I read over reviews for like a week. So, I finally, like, okay, I'm gonna just do it. Like, I don't have nothing else to lose. I'm gonna just do it. But I'm gonna just go back to my first experience with my anxiety. I was just riding in the car one day, and all of a sudden, like, my heart just started beating fast. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Like, I never had like anxiety issues, so I didn't know what was going on. Like, I literally thought I was dying. I was on my way home from work, and all of a sudden I just felt this rush and my heart started beating fast. I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I actually called 911 because it literally felt like I was dying. Like, I called 911 on the phone. I was like, yeah, I think I'm having a heart attack or something. Like, I don't know what's going on. And they was like, what are you experiencing? And, that was, I was telling them my symptoms and whatnot. So she was like, okay, well, we'll send somebody to you. Where are you right now? Can you pull over? And I was like, yeah, I told her my location. And then as we kept talking, like, she stayed on the phone with me for a while. And as we kept talking, I started to calm down. We was on the phone for like 5 minutes. Like, my heart rate started to slow down. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna just go home. I think I'm okay. I don't know what that was, but I think I'm just go home. So I got home, I told my mom what happened, and she was like, it sounds like an anxiety attack. I'm like, what is an anxiety attack? So, she explained to me what it was and her experiences, like when she was younger dealing with it. I'm like, oh, I thought you said something. So, I was like, no, I feel like something's physically wrong with me. I need to make a doctor's appointment. Like, no, I don't think it was that. So, um, I made a doctor's appointment, and before the appointment, a couple of days later, when I was at work, it happened again. And it was the same thing, but I felt really out of breath, and I felt like I couldn't walk. Like, it was like severe. It was worse than the first time. And I was like, okay, no, I got to go to the doctor. So I had my coworker take me to the emergency room because I thought I was dying again. And I got to the ER. They ran tests. Nothing came back. They did blood work, they did the EKG, they did the chest X-ray, all of that. Nothing came back. Like they was saying, oh, well, nothing's wrong with you. You know, I think it's anxiety. I was like, oh gosh, here we go with this again. Like, so I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go to another. I'm gonna just wait till my doctor's appointment. So, um, fast forward, I had my doctor's appointment with my primary care doctor, and I told her what was going on, and she was able to see my lab results from the ER visit that I had a couple days ago. And she's like, well, I really think you're experiencing anxiety. I was like, oh gosh. And I was just like, okay, I feel like something is wrong with my heart because I'm having heart palpitations, and I think something's wrong with my heart. And she was like, I really think it's anxiety. Maybe like you should see a psychiatrist or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And she asked me did I want to be on any meds. I said no, of course, because I'm not a med person. I don't like taking medication. Even when I'm sick, I don't take medication. I just tough it out, drink some tea. But I said no, I don't want to take any meds. So okay, she gave me a hotline to call for, a psychiatrist or whatever. And I never did call. I just let it go. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it won't happen again. Kept happening, but this time it was like more of it wasn't, I just felt anxious all the time, and I always felt like something was wrong with me. The symptoms I was having, I was constantly short of breath. I was having heart palpitations where my heart would like skip beats or whatever. And so I made an appointment with a cardiologist because I just felt like something was wrong. Like I made an appointment with a cardiologist. So they put me on a heart monitor for 30 days, and
That's crazy.
they put me on a heart monitor for 30 days because I was telling them, yeah, I'm having crazy heart palpitations. Okay, they're like, okay, we'll put you on a heart monitor for 30 days just to see what's going on. So during those 30 days, I had like 3 ER visits just because of the panic attacks. Again, it was a cycle, the same cycle, feeling like I was dying, can't breathe, just heart rate fast. I think the first night I went to the ER, my heart rate jumped up to like 150, and I just knew I was dying. Like it was crazy, and it just got really stressful for my family because we just didn't know what was wrong. Like my mom I would be scared to stay at home by myself because I feel like something was going to happen to me. It was just constant feeling of like dread and doom.
Mm-hmm.
So, fast forward, the heart monitor results came back, and they were saying, okay, well, your heart is adding extra beats. I'm like, okay, well, what could that be from? I was like, it could be from a number of things. We're gonna run further testing to, see if it's something, going on with your heart. So I was scared, and I was literally having panic attacks like every other day. And because I was oh gosh, we can find out something wrong with my heart. So they did a stress test and a echocardiogram of my heart. A week later, they said nothing came back. Well, Jamette, your heart is fine. Nothing's wrong with your heart. I'm like, okay, no, it's something wrong. I need another test.
Yeah, because it just makes you feel even more crazy. Like,
you're like, bro, I feel all these symptoms. Something is going.
Yes. So, okay. I said, I need another test. So they're like, Miss Jamie, it's no other test we can do it besides one more test, and that's a CT scan of your heart, in-depth CT scan of your heart. I was like, okay, well, give me that test. And so they did that test, and they wanted me to take beta blockers because they said for the test you have to slow your heart rate down, and I was so scared to take the medication. Like I didn't even take the medication. I went there the day of the test, and they was like, "Did you take the medication?" I was like, no, I didn't." And it was like, "Yeah, we know because your heart rate is not how it's supposed to be for the test." And I was like, "Okay, well, we can't do the test still." It was like, "No, but I'm gonna go see what the doctor wants us to do." So the doctor comes in and he said, well, we can give you the medication here on the while you're on the table. We can just inject it through our IV. And I was like, no, I can't do that. Yeah. I started crying. I was literally crying. I was like, no. And they was like, Miss Golston, you need this test because something's going on with your heart and we need to see. I guess that was their way of persuading me to get the test. I mean, to take the medicine. So I was like, okay, you know what? Just give me the medicine. So they gave me the medicine. I took the test. A couple hours later, the results came back and they said nothing's wrong. And so they was like, you should really get evaluated for anxiety. I was like, oh gosh. Again, anxiety. Like I just keep hearing anxiety. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to accept it. It really is this anxiety thing. Maybe I just need to go ahead and accept it. But I can't take no medication. So I tried the therapy sessions. It helped, but it didn't stop the panic attacks. Now they were less frequent. I would go from him like 3 times a week to like 1 per week. So it didn't really do much as far as like the panic attacks and my physical symptoms. So during August, it was like the middle of August. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this tea a try. I'm gonna give it a try. And I ordered the tea.
How long was it started? When you first had the first symptom, how long was it in between finding the tea?
Ooh, probably like 3 months.
3
months. 3 months, yes, 3. So, I got the tea. It took me like 3 days to actually try the tea because I was like, oh gosh, what if I have a reaction or anything? Like, you know, I was researching the ingredients in the tea. I was like, okay, they seem like good ingredients. You know, I was looking up all the benefits. I was doing I was listening to the course that came with the tea. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So I drank my first cup and I didn't feel like it took me a while. It took me probably like 2 weeks to actually feel the tea working. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it because I was reading the reviews and people were saying, okay, it could vary due to the level of your anxiety. So I kept adding in about 3 weeks. Literally, I stopped having panic attacks altogether. Like, no panic attacks. And I was like, oh gosh. And I think I was freaking myself out because I wasn't having panic attacks and I was expecting to have panic attacks. I'm like, okay, something got it. Like, okay, this is not normal because I was so used to, panicking and stuff. And it felt weird to not, be having panic attacks and stuff like that. So,
Come on. Let's see if we get her back. It's crazy hearing the story because it's like, especially the last part before she got off, it was like just like how you were after the 3 weeks, and when it started working, it was like
questioning yourself, like
this couldn't possibly
something ain't right. Like
this
can't be. It's really crazy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
How you guys doing that's here while we waiting for Jamette to see if she comes back? Come on, Jamette. Should we start it over?
We can.
I don't know what they're supposed to do. You can ask questions. We were just waiting for Jamette to get back. You can ask a question. What's your question? Free questions. Free question and answer while we wait for Jamette. Hope her phone didn't die or something. There she go. You can still ask a question, Brakila.
I'm so sorry. My phone lost. It said my phone lost connection or something was paused due to poor connection. But I remember where I was. So I felt weird not having panic attacks, and I think I was, freaking myself out due to that. I was thinking about constantly having panic attacks. Okay, why am I feeling so calm? So then, I went to my follow-up visit with my doctor, after, she told me it was anxiety, and she did, even though I told her I didn't want to take medication, she prescribed it to me anyway, but I never did take them. So I came around to my follow-up visit, and this was like my 5th week on the tea, and I was drinking it twice a day. And, ma'am, okay, so I was drinking it twice a day. And then I came up to the doctor visit, and I told her, yeah, I'm drinking this herbal tea for my anxiety, and it's working really good. I haven't had a panic attack since the 3rd week of me drinking the tea. And she was like, okay, what tea is this, and what are the ingredients? I want to know if it's safe. Herbal remedies aren't always the best remedies, and this and that, because they're not researched by doctors and stuff like that. I said, okay. So, I was just telling her about the tea, and I pulled up y'all's website so she can see the ingredients. She was like, okay, if it's working for you, then okay, I'll see you again in about 3 weeks. Okay, still drinking the tea, and it's been over a month now. I'm still drinking the tea twice a day, and still no panic attacks. No panic attacks whatsoever. And I did, it took me about a month to stop feeling, even though I wasn't having panic attacks, I was still feeling kind of anxious, just a little on edge, just a little. And it was just due to situational circumstances. So if I was feeling stressed out at work, I would feel it flare up a little, or anything was going on in my life, it would just flare up. It wouldn't be like a constant, no reason type of thing. So now today, it's been almost a year of me drinking the tea. And on August 23rd, it'll be a year of me drinking the tea. So, and since then, I can say I've only had probably one panic attack, and that's only when I experienced a death. That was it. No other. Now I do feel like a sense of a little anxiety around this time of the month, but that's it. I drink my tea and I keep on going, and I don't even drink the tea every day anymore. I've got to a point where I only drink it 3 times a week. 1 time a day. 3 times a week, 1 time a day. So, yeah. What you say? I can't hear you.
Did you hear? Oh, we can't hear you now.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Okay, now I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all now.
Can you hear? Yeah, you can hear? Now we can't hear you. What that? It's like it's going back and forth.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. What you talking now?
Repeat your question again.
I said, during that year, what other things have you done? As far as helping with your anxiety, have you done anything else other than drink the tea?
No, not besides drinking the tea and listen to the course. No, I do eat healthier now. I cut out. I only eat chicken, and that's every so often. Chicken and seafood. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables now. I exercise probably like 4 times a week. I do take sea moss as well. I take my sea moss every day. That's about it.
That's great. We're so happy for you.
Yeah, I'm happy too. And I recommend. Like, I had my friends order this tea. Like, they drink the tea and they love it. Like, I done put a lot of people onto this tea, and they love it. They said it helped, like, my coworkers. Like, it was one girl at my job in the same position as me. Was going through the same thing, going back and forth to the hospital, thinking something's wrong, and she ordered the tea, and it helped her as well.
For spreading the word. That's
Yes,
really
thank
beautiful.
you.
We appreciate that.
Yep.
You on this video is definitely helping a lot of people that are skeptical about taking the tea. So we thank you for that.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm real skeptical. Like, anything I take, I research it, and I was skeptical of the tea, but I'm so glad I tried it, and I don't know where I would be if I would never seen that ad pop up on Facebook, because it was a video. You was in like the park or something, or you were around a lot of trees, and you was just talking. You was just I was like, okay, this sounds like me. This sounds like what I'm going through. So, you know, sounds like what I'm going through. So I know it's a real thing, and she's experienced too, and she's literally said everything that I've been going through. So yeah, I'm so glad I just decided to try it. And well, I'm so glad. And oh, I forgot to say also, during that time when I was having those panic attacks and stuff, my blood pressure was high. My doctor said that I had high blood pressure, and she did put me on blood pressure medication. I'm not gonna lie, I took them for like 3 days, and that was it. I took them for 3 days, and that was it. And I was scared to take it with the T2, but those 3 days when I took the blood pressure, I did drink the tea. Nothing happened. So, and I took it for 3 days, then I stopped, because I felt like I don't know if it was just my anxiety, but I felt like I was feeling weird after I took the pill. I don't know. It could have been anxiety. It could have been from the pill, but not on blood pressure medication anymore. Like, every time I go to, like, every time, and I don't know if it's due to my anxiety, but I'm always checking my vitals. Like, I'm always checking my blood pressure, my temperature. I think it's because of COVID, but I'm always checking my temperature and my blood pressure and stuff like that. But yeah, every time I get my blood pressure checked is 110 over 70. I haven't had no blood pressure issues since my anxiety got under control from the tea. And the tea, I from reading the ingredients, the tea helps with blood pressure too. So yeah.
Have you tried the healthy queen tea for that like anxiety around the time of the night?
Oh no, the only two teas I've tried, the anxiety free and the immunity. Those are the only two teas that I have. But I am gonna start trying more of the teas. I do want the healthy queen, because I see a lot of good reviews from the healthy queen tea too. And I want to try the detox cleanse tea. Yeah, I want to try that too.
Tough.
It's smooth.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get those. But yeah, and actually today is the day for me to drink my tea, because I haven't had my tea. I've been out of town, so I haven't had my tea in probably like 4 days, and I forgot to pack my tea with me. So, but I've been fine.
A lot of people want to know that too, so I'm glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
They think they have to be on it for the rest of their life, and that's not the case.
No, I haven't drunk my tea in 4 days, and I haven't had no type of feeling of anxiety. But I do drink it. I do drink it about 3 to 2 times a week.
Thank you so much for getting on this live with us.
You're welcome. I like if you're skeptical, like, just do it. I'm telling you, like, just do it. The ingredients are good, and they have other benefits too. As far as like your immune system, your cleansing the blood. They're good ingredients, honestly. So
thank you so much for getting up here. We don't want to hold you up too long. I mean, we really appreciate getting up here. We like I said, we get a lot of reviews, not to flex or anything like that, but we get a lot of people saying good things. But we want to just like slow down and start to like individualize everybody and let people tell their story because we want to see the face to the review and like see the real person behind it, and you know that life is changed positively in all type of different ways because anxiety can really just shut down the whole life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank
Well, okay. I thank y'all so much, and it was good to talk about it, and answer some questions that people have. Just let them know that just do it, just drink it. You can't like it's just drink it. Honestly.
All right, Jamette.
All right. Take
All
care.
right. Bye bye.
All right, guys. That was a beautiful, beautiful story.
Yeah,
I
love
hope
that.
you guys enjoyed that.
Really quick before we go, Brakila, she said, "I think I freaked myself out because I'm expecting an attack. Does the tea help with that?" So, just like she said, you know, it's gonna take a little time. It depends on the person, but what the tea does, it's gonna like, you know, even if you expect an attack, eventually once the tea gets into your system and starts working, it just won't come because like if you look at a lot of reviews, you'll see people say like, you know, one of the recent ones was like I took my kid to the doctor or whatever, and usually every time I go to the doctor, my heart's going crazy. I'm, you know, because it's have because you expect to go, you know, before you have panic attacks and anxiety going to the doctor, and just because of that setting causes anxiety. But you know, even though her subconscious mind was programmed to have anxiety going to the doctor, she took the tea and she went to the doctor and had no anxiety symptoms, right? So even if you expect an attack, your body just won't go crazy, you know.
Yeah.
So it definitely will help with that. Just also continue, you know, like Jamette said, to do the course too. She said she did the course. She went through the course, which is really important because there's a lot of stuff you can learn in the course.
Just overall lifestyle changes like working out, drinking your water, doing your self talk, all those things.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so we're gonna get off of here, guys. If you have any other questions, send us a DM. Oh, by the way, today is the last day to use the code B Day Energy. B Day Energy, like it's 11/11 off, and it also enters you into a drawing for tomorrow. We get back on live tomorrow and pick two winners for anxiety-free therapeutic package. So yeah, the tea is okay to take with medications. Just check with your doctor for your specific medication and work with them because they're gonna want to try to like lower dosage to help you get off eventually. But you want to take the tea an hour before any medication, at least an hour or more before any medication. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's one of the things that we think about. Like, how do we get these? The reviews are so good that they're kind of like too good.
Yeah, too good to be true. Some people say 1 cup is like, really?
Right. The first sip, my life changed. I'm like, whoa, this sounds fake. But yeah, every review is 100% real. We will never, try to manipulate the public and pay for reviews or anything like that. So
And you can definitely get off medicine, yes.
yeah, for sure.
You don't have to be stuck on that forever. So,
all right, guys, thanks for hopping on. See you guys tomorrow. If you want to catch us on live again tomorrow, we'll be up here tomorrow around 7 p.m. to pick a winner for the anxiety-free therapeutic package. Two winners. All right.
bye.